want to have to win you away from anything?
Chris, I've been ready a long, long time.
Then he's gone forever? You're sure?
I almost got married 2 years ago.
Why didn't you?
Well, he started to write to me
You felt something that far back?
every day since.
Why didn't you say something?
I was waiting for you, Chris, until then you never wrote. And when you did, what did you say? You sure can be ambiguous, you know.
Anne, give me a kiss. Anne, kiss me. Oh my God, I kissed Anne. I have waited so long to do. How long have I waited?
I'll never forgive you. Why did you wait all these years? All I've done is sit around and wonder if I was crazy for thinking of you.
Annie, we're gonna live now. I'm gonna make you so happy.
Not like that, you're not.
But I kissed you.
Like Larry's brother. Do it like you, Chris. What is it, Chris?
Is Deborah said mother, or do I say nothing? Oh, try, Doug. Let's try something. I want to be alone with you.
No, what is it, Chris? Your mother?
No, nothing like that.
Then what's the matter? Because even in your letters, there was something almost ashamed.
Yes, but it's going from me.
You got to tell me.
I don't know how to start.
It wouldn't work like this.
It's mixed up with so many other things. Overseas. You remember I had command of a company.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I lost them.
How many?
Just about all.
Oh, gee.
It takes some time to shrug that off, because they weren't just planned. For instance, once it had been raining for several days, and this kid gives me his last pair of dry socks. Just put them in my pocket. And that's a small thing, but that's the kind of guys I am. They didn't just die. They killed themselves for each other. I mean that exactly. A little more selfish, they'd still be alive today. But I got an idea watching them go down. Everything was being destroyed, see? But I saw this one thing being made. A kind of responsibility. One man to another man. Do you understand me? To see that coming back on the earth, like some kind of monument, and everyone standing beside him could see it, and it would make a difference to him. And then I came back home, and it was incredible, but it had no meaning here. The whole thing, the war, to them was like some kind of bus act. I went back to work with Dad and the whole rat race, and I felt, like you said, ashamed somehow, because no one here had changed at all. It seemed to make suckers out of a lot of guys. It felt wrong to be alive. It felt wrong to open the bank book, to drive the new car, to see the new refrigerator. You can take things like that from the war, but you have to believe that it comes from the man that the love that one man has for another man, and it has to make you that included you, Annie.
Do you still feel that way?
That's, Annie, I want you now.
Because you mustn't feel that way anymore. Because you have a right to whatever you have. Everything, Chris, you understand? To me, too. And your money. There is nothing wrong in money. Your father put hundreds of airplanes in the sky. You should be proud of that. A man should be paid for that.
Annie, I'm gonna make you a fortune.
Yeah, sure.
What will I do with a fortune?
Hey, your brother George. Didn't know it was Labor Day.
All right, all right.
You shouldn't burst out like that.
Well, if it's Labor Day, where are the hot dogs?
All right, you said it once.
Oh, now that I know it's Labor Day, I'll wear a belt around my neck.
It's so subtle.
George Bernard Shaw is an elephant.
George, you kissed it right out of my head. Your brother George is on the phone.
My brother?
Yeah, he's calling long distance.
What's the matter? Is anything wrong?
I don't know, he didn't say, Kate's talking to him, you better get in there, she'll cost me $5.
I wonder if we ought to tell your mother yet. I'm no good in an argument.
We'll just wait until after dinner tonight. Don't worry, don't get tense. Just leave everything to me.
What are you gonna tell him?
Go on. Dad, you're getting married. Well, don't you want to say anything?
Yeah, yeah, yes, Chris, that's great. George is calling from Columbus.
Columbus?
Yeah. Did Eddie say anything to you about George going to see his father?
I don't think she knew anything about it.
Oh, no. You think you know her pretty well, eh?
What kind of question is that?
George doesn't go to see his father for all these years. Suddenly he goes, and she comes here.
Well, what of it?
It's crazy, but it comes to mind. You don't think she holds anything against me, do you?
Dan, how could you think that? Is that fine?
I don't know.
Oh, no, that, I.
I don't know what you're talking
I don't know what you're talking about.
Till his last day in court, correct? Yes. Yeah, till his last day in court. That man always blamed it on me. She's his daughter. You don't think she would send her to find anything out?
Why? What is there to find out?
What's the matter, George? What's happened there?
Pardon?
Open case?
Oh, nuisance value. What if they want to open the case again, just for the nuisance value? To hurt us.
Dad, how could you
What
think?
for God's sake?
I don't, impossible.
Dad, you amaze me.
All right, look, just forget about it, Chris, all right? Just forget about it. I want a fresh start for you. I want to put your name over the plan. Christopher Keller Incorporated.
No, J.O. Keller's good enough.
No, Chris, come on. I want a fresh start for you. I want to buy you a house, stone, and I want to build a driveway off the road. I want you to enjoy what I've made, Chris. I want you to relax and enjoy it. With joy, Chris, with joy.
All right, Dad, I will.
Say it to me.
Why?
Now, sometimes I think you're ashamed of the money, Chris.
Oh, no, don't think that.
It's good money, Chris. There's nothing wrong with that money.
You don't have to tell me this, Dad.
All right. Look, I'll work on mother. Okay? We'll get her so drunk tonight, everybody's going to get married. We'll have a wedding like this town's never seen. Tuxedos, champagne. Oh,
Because when you get excited, you can't control yourself. What did he say to you, for God's sake? All right, come then.
anything happen?
He's coming here?
It was 7 o'clock. He's in Columbus. I told him it would be all right.
Yeah, sure. Your father took sick?
No, he didn't say he was sick. I don't know. I suppose it's something stupid. You know my brother. Let's go for a ride or something.
Sure. Dad, can I have the car keys?
Yeah.
Drive through the park. It's beautiful now.
All right, come on, Annie. We'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Take your time. What does George want?
He's been in Columbus since this morning with Steve. Says he's got to see Annie right away.
Why?
I don't know. He's a lawyer now, Joe. George is a lawyer. All this time, he's never written to Steve. Since he got back from the war, not even a postcard.
Yeah, well, so?
So now he takes an airplane from New York just to see him. An airplane?
What of it? What, no. Yeah, what of it? So?
Why?
How do I know? I can't read minds, can you?
Why, Joe? What has Steve got to tell him that's so important he takes an airplane to see you?
What do I care what Steve has to tell him?
What is coming now, Joe? You gotta be smart.
Oh, once and for all.
Yeah, we speak for a
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Once and for all. I'm sure.
Sure, Joe?
I'm sure.
All right, well, just
Yeah, I'm going. I'm going.
be smart. Where did I skip? I thought I did it perfectly. Why did I skip?
Oh, she said lights.
No, I know that, but earlier she said,
What do I care what Steve's gonna tell him? You're sure, Joe?
Yes, I'm
You're
sure.
a smart guy all the way.
but it was before that you said you skipped.
Right. There's a line where I say to her, you heard what I said. I said, I'm